Alright. We are officially live, and welcome back, everyone, to the Outer Worlds. Nehru here. I kind of got that opening a little bit out of order, didn't I? Eh. I'm gonna blame it on still being in recovery mode because I recently had company over and they've had to go, so I've been in a little bit of a withdrawal funk from having them over. So yeah, let's blah. So it's time for us to get back to the Outer Worlds. Last time we landed after being rescued from the Hope that got knocked out of hyperspace, and we were basically just sitting in suspended animation for about 70 odd years, and the air quotes kindly professor that thought us out, Professor Vernon Wells. Well, thanks to him for thawing us out in a way that wouldn't have us just completely liquefy, because apparently that's a thing that happens. But yeah, our basic job here is we have to help Wells find a supply of chemicals so he can safely unfreeze the rest of the colonists aboard the Hope, which represented the best and the brightest were sent out to this colony. We managed to recruit a bit of a bean for our crew, and something of a vicar. But there's could be one potential challenge to us completing this thing. We are dumb as all hell.
I represent that.
But at least we're tough, reasonably tough. So before we head over to our next other groundbreaker, let's go and visit Phineas at his lab.
Phineas's orbital lab.
You know, I like how it looks like you're hitting people with a like a shower head.
This isn't a shower. It's a toss ball stick.
That's not even what it looks like. Also, I didn't realize you had two companions. Nice.
Yeah, we have Parvati. We went with us through most of the time, but over in Edgewater, and Vicar Max. Though we need to get Vicar Max some armor.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it. Blast, that's loud.
And checking for loot. Yeah, hopefully I got the sound better mix, because apparently got a comment on the VOD saying that I was hard to hear last time I did this. So
I'm just securing my ongoing experiments and securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since. In fact, I've never had a visitor.
Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is.
For what it's worth, I appreciate you pulling me out of the Hope.
Not at all, my intrepid accomplice. I should thank you for tolerating my somewhat brusque manner. I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, one was being hunted by the board, and emptying my supply of necessary chemicals.
I wanted to ask you about something else.
Of course. What's on your mind?
There's some reason you're hiding behind bulletproof glass?
Oh, it's not new. I do experiments with them. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper. Absolutely. Let's talk.
Yeah, have you met my crew yet?
No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Wells. I'm Pravati Hope.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we? Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy.
Relax, they're with me.
Oh, fine.
You know, I'm surprised you didn't, that, since you have such a low intelligence, an option to be like, oh, okay.
I am pleased that you found the crew such as they are. You may be extraordinarily dim-witted, but you've got heart. I'm sure your crew sees that as well as I do.
Hey, you're right, I'm doing pretty well for myself.
Yes, indeed, well done. Also, you still haven't spontaneously liquefied, which pleases me immensely. Progress.
Yeah, could you maybe not constantly bring up the potential for spontaneous liquefaction?
What's on your mind? Your organization has excellent, you know, protocol.
Dig. Or boar.
A
No,
cysty.
no pig.
Yep, a cysty pig.
I can tell.
Reviving you from hibernation was my greatest accomplishment. Your odds of survival were a mere 3%.
Science weapons. I'm not gonna be super effective with them since I'm doing a stupid build.
There.
I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink-ray. Find the target, point and shoot. The target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence eating mental blows. Feel free to try not to move on sometime.
Alright, found everything I was looking for here. So now we can go on to the groundbreaker.
Mm.
The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Hey, Cap. Can we talk? Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker just got a real good engineer. A lady named June May Tennyson.
Yep. What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got the time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure, we could head over to engineering now.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Yeah, well, you definitely don't want to spam through the conversation with here because you could accidentally spam over a question to ask them to leave.
Ugh.
Yeah, you got free reigns to ask them to join you and ask them to leave.
It's nice. You kind of give a Mad Max vibe. You look.
Yeah, that's the current armor I've got going.
I figured.
I mean, it gives me a slight bonus to my stealth skills and my sneak, which I'm trying to do right for this one, trying to be sneaky and stealthy. I should also try maybe empty some stuff into the bin. Let's see. So I can have at least one of each. Got a few pristine items, which can be, I could just go and sell those.
Nice.
Put the hibernation suit stuff in there. Okay, more of the stuff I can just go and sell once I get to the groundbreaker.
Hey, Captain. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Yeah, you and Scorpio will learn Parvati is a bean. We must protect her at all costs. If anyone breaks her heart, they will.
You break her legs?
Oh, I will do so much more than that.
That's not the point. This hacker just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a toss ball stick, I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying.
Check this out. Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
Get you with me again, you little backhanded rat. I will toss you out.
This is the groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time.
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
I noticed you were in the middle of an argument earlier.
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
I'd like to hear your side. What happened?
I had this foreman, right? The guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
Oh boy.
Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Got any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I did. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
That's me,
I
Captain of the Unreliable.
like the second one.
Mm-hmm.
Although, to be fair, you're stupid. That does feel like something you would say.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing we got places to be. I appreciate your time.
Here got your name. I'm Nay.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
See you around, Felix.
See you around, boss.
No problem. I'll head over. Yep, right over.
As long as they don't see me grab it, no problem at all.
This is why you need a bucket.
Trying the platform. Awesome, nailed it. Looks like someone had a bad day. Huh. Looks like I triggered a flaw. I mentioned this last time. That's the thing in this game. have a certain things happen to you so many times, and sometimes you can take the opportunity to take a flaw. The flaw will give you some kind of penalty, but in exchange, it gives you a free perk point.
Nice.
So in this case, the flaw practice acrophobia. So after repeatedly falling from great heights, you no longer function well when the ground is far beneath you, which means that when your phobic effect takes its -1 point to dexterity, perception, and temperament. I'm going to reject this flaw.
This is it. Secure. I can check the departure streams and find out which scholar shipped in and out. Identification, please.
You're guarding the door, so I'll call you guard. You're welcome.
It's only about the third or fourth dumbest line I've heard all day. I give it a 6 out of 10. It seems a little high. That was barely a 3 in my humble opinion.
Hey, that's better than half. Could be worse.
Could be better, too. So, identification.
And present the ID. Here you go.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain done something to get on the board's bad side. Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
So I'm stuck here?
Not stuck, per se. You could always throw yourself out the airlock. Of course, then find yourself with an exciting new problem.
I take it this happens a lot.
Just the opposite. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations here. Surely this must be some sort of mix-up.
They must have a real big bee in their bonnets then. Everyone knows you don't trifle with groundbreak if you want to get your goods on.
If I had to take a guess as to why, you probably riled up the wrong petty board bureaucrat. A man named Udom Bedford.
I'm gonna wring this Bedford guy's neck.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay. Tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and I should be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Her shipment?
A handful of sand cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
I'm looking for someone named Gladys.
Fence. You'll find her in the restroom go. On your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Yeah, I can find a job around here.
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. Two biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station level. All right.
Yeah, it seems like there's some tension between the board and Groundbreaker.
You noticed, huh?
I'm bright like that.
They can't abide an independent council, especially not one they got to depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this colony. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top and manifest processing fees with every one. The folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, But really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like. That terrifies them.
I'm glad it terrifies them, the bastards. Keep pushing them.
It's a delicate balance, right? We could cancel their freighter's docking privileges in retaliation, but where'd that lead us? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we may do all right. So far, anyway.
Thanks for the info.
Be seeing you.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
Yep. What bounties do you have available?
Got a hot one for you. Captain Gunner McRed. Just 26 hours old. The posting, that is, not the criminal. Allegations include several counts of flying under the influence, carrying open alcoholic containers, failure to pay docking fees, resisting arrest, and assaulting not one but two officers.
Flying under the influence of illegal substances?
Swerving in the air was more like it. Then he crashed hard into the dock and tumbled out of the ship and fled on foot. Spilled Rizzo's violet spectrum light all over Officer Hartley. An affront of its own, considering none of us are approved for anything higher than green spectrum.
Any leads on where I might find McRed?
Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork.
I'll take the posting.
You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head, or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill. I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you.
Hi there. Haven't seen you around before. What can Groundbreaker Security do for you today?
I'd really like to get back there.
We can't just let anyone walk in here. I wouldn't be, well, it's not. We just don't. Maybe if you clear an open bounty and get in good with Commandant Sunita, or help Eve Tennyson fix this heat, that might warrant a thank you tour or something.
Alright then. Sneaky sneak.
Is that a mech suit?
Nope.
Nice. A robot?
Yep.
Everyone all right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. A mechanical. Ooh. Got a nice new science weapon, the prismatic hammer.
Ooh.
So basically, sweep attacks with this weapon deal multiple damage types at once.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Gotta remember to occasionally tell them to stay put, because when I'm trying to sneak around and keep the door shut to make sure no one sees me being particularly sticky fingered, it can be a little hard to maintain that when they're wandering around opening the doors because they're not staying put.
Thank you, stranger. Shit, ain't that a relief? You have no idea how good the air on Groundbreaker smells until you've been trapped in a tiny bathroom with an overflowing toilet. Thanks again.
Yeah, what happened?
What usually happens on this partially pressurized rust bucket? Something broke. Well, actually, two things broke. First, the damn toilet overflowed. When I came to clean that up, the damn door decided to close and lock on me.
How long were you in there?
Time stood still. I was aware of nothing but the smell. Days. Ah, shit. That means I haven't clocked out in days. Song is gonna have my ass for wage theft.
Did you favor? What are you gonna do for me?
You're gonna shake me down after I was trapped in a shit-covered bathroom? Is that how it is?
Are you gonna pay up, or are you gonna stand there smelling like shit?
Fine. Here's every bit I've got. That enough for you? Or do you want my shit-covered clothes as well?
Oh, God.
Don't tempt me. I'm considering the possibilities.
You're a sick woman.
And I got that pasteurized.
Every little bit helps.
Trash chute?
Looks like it, yeah.
Figured.
You know that sound when you snapped on an injector clip? That's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
Let me see what you got. Okay, let's a little check over in the one area we skipped, and then move on to the next spot. hear some sprats. Oh, wrong button. Get back here, you little rat. Also trying to be careful because since I'm assuming a two-handed weapon, it is quite easy to accidentally tag someone, and well, that could present a problem. I'll be back over that way in a little bit.
I'll be right there.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on the poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or another. Just like store-bought.
Right. Phineas sent me. You said you could sell me a nav key to Stellar Bay.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be easy. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Tell me about this opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
No qualms here. Let's hear the details.
Do you know Edna over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. And she sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Rosewell. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Oh no, a ghost message!
Aren't you precious?
No.
No. The young man on the video was flesh and blood, all right.
Could be it was automated. Mr. Thompson used to automate the intercom in Edgewater to say all sorts of things. A bit saved is worth two in the bush was his favorite. Never did forget.
Edna didn't seem to think so, and I trust the dear girl's judgment. Well, maybe not in men, but she knows her cons. So, like as not, someone's been down there recently. And if someone set up shop in Rosewood, I'd wager they got something to hide.
If it's a corporate town with something to hide, why the SOS?
Maybe whatever they're hiding went to heck, and now they need a few spare hands to clean up the mess. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time we got to meddle in our affairs.
So you need someone to snoop around for you.
My goodness, aren't you quick on the uptake? I like that. Should you find yourself responding to a certain distress call, and in so doing find yourself in possession of certain valuable corporate secrets, well, then we ought to have a chat over a pot of tea and my famous cookies.
You can count on me.
Oh, bless your eyes. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
What other jobs do you know about?
Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her threading in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfends someone call me a liar.
Thanks for your time.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
And yeah, that's the lovable grandma fence.
Aww.
Rat! Where'd it go? Where'd the little sucker go? I want that experience! Okay. Guy seems to be asleep. Every little bit of experience I can get my hands on. Alright, the seems empty. It's one of these kinds of games. I must loot.
Oh, I know.
Also, sell junk. That made a little bit of space.
Sorry about the heat. Chief Dennison will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for whatever. Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
Clear the throat. You work for Spacer's Choice? Ever been to Edgewater?
Heard of it. My orientation either way showed that famous Saltina cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
It's not so bad. They're struggling, but they got good hearts.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's a Spacer's Choice beer. Take what you have, polish it up, make it the best. So, what can I get you? Soap. Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too.
And what? I've got to ask about the hat.
I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our consumer care headwear.
You doing all right in there?
Oh, I'm having a stellar day. And not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as Spacer's Choice is affordable.
Can you see in there?
I can see all of the top-quality merchandise in the Spacer's Choice catalog, which is available here at a reasonable price.
How do you brush your teeth?
Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell toothpaste at this time, but we're always working on delivering exciting new products to our customers. Spread wash, mouthwash, and mantle floss are among the exciting line of dental goods currently in development.
Do you miss eating solid food?
Don't miss out on these deals. You'll find none like them on all of Crown Vic, or anywhere in the house.
Do you have to sleep with that on?
Trouble sleeping? Try our lunar eclipse mix. That's 2 handfuls of pep pills washed down with a hearty swig of 2-hour energy. The blast will send you through the stratosphere and the crash will knock you out cold, guaranteed.
Does Spacer's Choice make you wear that?
Add an additional 10% to your purchase today, and the proceeds will be donated to Spacer Kids, our premier corporate welfare program. At Spacer's Choice, we care about your health and emotional well-being. That's why we put Martin through 6 years of vendor school, only to make him wear this hat.
Do you need me to help you get you out of there?
I like Captain's response.
I think,
Oh,
I think it's part of him now.
I know.
Are you ready to make Spacer's Choice Lunar Green Moonmouth lozenges a part of you? Lunar Green, the future is spearmint.
I am addressing the man beneath the mask. Are you okay?
Damn it. Smoking that one. Look, this hat, my job. It may not seem like much to a brave space captain, but they're all that I have. If there are self-made ergonomics, then we all...
You know, I do wonder, like, how the light in the suit is. Like, if the suit is just naturally lit up like that, because it looks like it's got like a light in there.
You'll mind if I short life and try to be the best moon person I can be.
Sorry if I push you too hard, Martin.
It's fine. I should be stronger than this. Thanks for taking an interest. Speaking of interest, can I interest you in some quality budget goods? At Spacer's Choice, we cut corners and you don't have to.
Let's see what you have for sale.
Have a look.
I feel a bit sorry for Martin having to wear that Moon Man head.
I'm not going anywhere, you hear? You can't get me out of there.
Please don't make a scene.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene? See, fool? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place.
What's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Yeah, maybe I can look in on Jessie.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Wheeler told me to tell you to get off his ass about your shipment.
Did he now? Off on that man. I swear his late mother be ashamed. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever going to get my service mechanicals at this rate.
I could try to find him.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
I'd say I'm the adventuring type.
You ever wondered when folks keep doors closed for a reason?
To the last ratchet on button time. Play it TNT. You whole-headed quack, you know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Ellie sent me.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. I've got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. High as a week so we can change it. But I'll be fine. So long as I'm left alone.
Open the door before I kick it down.
Should have known she'd send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't lose the day I take her scrawny little hide. Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process. Alright, okay, we can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
What'd you do that got you in trouble?
What? No, I didn't do anything. I I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
Yet you think that the board had someone follow you, and you're now hiding out.
Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. Alright, I'll fess this part up too. It's a means to help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood teal diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
So you stole it.
If I had, you'd think I'd be hiding out in the med bay. I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent.
Ellie asked me to help you, so that's what I plan to do.
Udom Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
I'll talk to Udom for you.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
I mean, I got business to talk with that Udom anyway, so might as well make it a twofer.
Man, I hope your boat's sturdy. Your tags up to date.
I don't know what you were listening to, but I could hear it on hot mic.
Yeah, it's one of the things I just clicked the thing like, what's this? Volume was at max when I clicked it, and I'm like, God damn it! Because I try to keep that low to not hear stuff, but it's just, and it has other plans, you know?
Always fun, isn't it?
You'd think the board and its agents would be more content, sitting at the top of the system's food chain. Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
You know what? Why not? I'm gonna wring your scrawny neck, you sprat fuck. Give me back my ship!
There's no need for hysterics. This is all a hilarious misunderstanding.
Did you hear me chuckle?
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Yeah, he never mentioned him.
That's... well, it's just terrible news. Oh, what am I going to do now? Board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
I'm here about Jessie Doyle. I want her debt settled.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases. So I just why use this this option.
Part of me would rather just smash this guy's head in and use his computer call to call it off. Can she work for you until she earns back what she owes?
I believe the captain is proposing an indenture contract.
I didn't say nothing about her teeth. She's got to be worth more alive than dead.
That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate?
When I see it, she doesn't have much choice.
I quite concur. It's refreshing to deal with someone practical for a change. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
And now I'm potentially going to do a dumb.
Yes.
Quick save. Again, just because you never know.
Just straight don't like that guy, I'm guessing. Yeah, I don't know what he was doing, but yeah.
Yeah, he's a bit of a jackass. Plus, he works for the board. Remember, where we're at here, the board's the bad guys.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the grand plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity. Oh. Right.
A bit loud.
Let me see. I know I had a build planned out that I could refer to for how I wanted this character to go. that real quick. Let's see, where did I want to go with this? Alright, one more level should get me to close to where I want to be for the techs as far as what I have planned out.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. If there's no one to pay the hitman, then I'm pretty much in the clear. You sure saved my skin, stranger. All debts between me and Ellie are clear.
Watch yourself while I'm gone.
One of the orderlies told me Jesse's out already? You really do work fast. Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
You really don't like owing people, do you?
It's like people touching a cookie and leaving it in the box. It's just one of those things that gets under my skin.
Yeah, welcome aboard, Ellie.
You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
Hey, meet me on my ship. It's docked by the promenade.
Traveling in style, are we? I'll be sure to nab a cabin with a view.
Dr. Finn, glad you wanted to join us. It'll be good to have the Sawbones on the crew.
Alright, we got another party member.
This should prove interesting, to say the least. Who wants to play an impromptu tossball match? No one?
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the unreliable?
Yeah, how'd you know?
Buddy, you got it. Steam doors want it. I'll take that as a yes. Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door.
So you're the new captain of town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hager, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
Never heard of you.
Not a word. My guy in marketing isn't about to lose his other phone. It's nice to see the unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
Don't let Ada hear you calling her ship names.
Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hopper to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
Just like in series.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
What's so special about Stellar Bay?
First, an embargo that's been active ever since the board pulled its forces off-world. Few regulations, plenty of freedom. And second, all the goodies that no one had time to pack.
I don't have a nav key, but can I still take the job?
I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the resting dome might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits. Be seeing you. Make sure you aren't followed on your way out.
No, I do not.
You're supposed to say yes. Why? I just want to have a conversation.
Of course you
And it only came to 7? If they let me do that.
thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sublevel.
Well, laying here, I have to...
Junlei Tyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind a formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Nate, nice place you got here, Chief.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the show. The Marduk's, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
I'll do whatever I can to help you keep the peace.
Good. Don't go make me trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer is just passing through.
Yeah, now that my ship's out of impound, I can safely say I'm headed for Monarch.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprouts. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Parvati, you want to talk to Junlei? Go ahead.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Nudge Parvati to continue. Nudge, nudge.
Nudge, nudge.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Silently encourage Parvati. You can probably just picture me just standing behind her with the big goofy grin, giving her the thumbs up.
You know, I was just thinking of that, like, it's like the dumb himbo thing, like... Oh, no, wait.
Your name's pretty too.
It's like Hiccup with, Toothless. Like, you just see him, like, look back and he's like... You know, I feel like the dumb himbo type of thing right now because I was literally doing the pose with the thumbs up, expecting you to see what I was doing.
I see we were both on the same wavelength because I was actually doing that pose right before I pressed the button. Nice job, Parvati.
Couldn't have done it without a moral support.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
Yeah, it seems kind of warm in here. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Why haven't you fixed them yet?
Only the board has access to my parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Is there no room for compromise?
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources to everything. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
You need a contractor to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Got it. I'll take care of that right now.
Hold on. There's something you should know before you go charging off. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
I'll get you those parts from the back bays.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Ding!
What are your flowers? I remember mentioning flowers. Did you get any?
Nope, I have not taken any so far.
Okay.
So far, the only one that's popped up so far has been acrophobia, and I decided not to take that one.
Acrophobia?
Yeah, basically, if I'm high up off the ground, I get a penalty to my stats.
Fear of heights.
Mm-hmm.
I had to Google it.
Let's see. Trying to decide, where do I want to put stuff at right now? Try to put more into my melee skills, or some into my dialogue skills.
Nice.
I still got 5 points to spend this level, because as you probably noticed with how these things work is that you can basically you start off putting points in which levels up all 3 skills in a particular segment until you get up to 50 in one of them. Then you can then you're allowed to individually put points into the individual skills. Okay, got a perk point to spend. Let's see, currently I've got fast travel unencumbered, extra carrying capacity, reduced weapon and armor durability loss, and extra base health. So let's see. Technical time dilation max. extra damage when alone, not doing that. Walk speed, sprint speed, companion crit chance, science weapon magazine size, damage per flaw, base armor rating, additional ammo stock on vendors, additional consumable and general stock on vendors, technical time dilation recharge rate, experience from companion kills and vendor prices. Which one to go with? I think maybe base armor rating, just for more survivability. And that unlocks the tier 2 perks.
Nice, nice.
So let's take a quick peek at the tier 2 perks so I can try and figure out which ones to go with next. Let's see, we've got reduced penalty to accuracy when moving. Since most of what I'm going to be doing is doing sneaky and going smacky, that's probably a no-go. TTT restored per kill. This one could be useful. Science weapon damage, especially with me if I'm going to be using the prismatic hammer. Movement speed during TTD. Extra bonus to headshot and weak spot damage. This could be helpful with looting. Increase the highlight range for interactables. Increase vendor buying price. Get more bits for every time I sell something.
Nice, nice.
Quiet weapons deal more damage. Looks like another Lone Wanderer style perk, basically. So basically for the Lone Master, if you've got companions that are available, but all of them are on the ship, you're still running by yourself, you get a plus $5 skills. If you've got no companions recruited, period, it's a plus $10 skills.
Interesting.
Soliloquy, it's just a flat bonus to dialogue skills. This could be useful, since I do intend on having companions with me. Extra carrying capacity bonus from my companions. Reduce consumable weight, because that seems to take up a lot of my inventory weight. This could be another one. Health restored per kill. Reduce the companion ability cooldown for each of my kills. A chance to reset a companion ability cooldown when using the other companion's ability. And a chance to reset companion ability cooldown on each crit. So I think I'm gonna be for my next 5 for the tier 5 ones. I'm gonna be looking at Harvester for the health restore per kill, the reduced consumable weight, the carrying capacity bonus, maybe the vendor buying prices, and the interactable highlight range. Oh, possibly the science weapon damage. I'll figure it out as I get to that point. Now, got more perks for Parvati and for Vicar Max. Alright, last time I gave her extra health so she can survive better. And in one sense, I'm trying to make her into a bit of a tank, which is why I was giving her the heavy armor. So she can survive. So let's see, range damage, armor rating, melee damage, chance to extract mods in the field, threat reduced or increased threat generation. Increased threat generation would go well with a tank. Now that I'm here, I'm thinking about. I'm going to take a look at all of her things so I can try and see because it's what potential perks I want to do to make her as tanky as possible. Let me see. Yeah, the auto mechanical damage received reduction. Just good because it means that every time there's we're fighting an auto mechanical, we'll take less damage. Let's see. I'm gonna need to wait till I get to tier 5, but stand your ground second wind seem good. Just getting a potential stacking bonus to her armor every time she takes damage. And when she's down during combat for once every 15 minutes, can be instantly healed up to 25% of health when they're downed. So, yeah, I think when I get to tier 4, it's definitely going to be the Rust Bucket resistance. I mean, the extra chance to extract mods in the field could be useful because, I mean, for one, I can mod the armor, and then whatever I don't use, I can just potentially sell. And then after that, I can maybe do the armor, the armor rating. Yeah, Vicar Max. Give you the bonus to the hack skill when you're in the party. Dialogue combat effect duration. At the same time, considering my dialogue isn't going to be that high. What to do? What to take? What to take? Maybe I can't give you a ranged, a bonus to range damage and give you a more ranged gun. What to give you? Because right now you got sawed-off shotgun. Yeah, how about the heavy machine gun? Okay, let's give you some armor now. Oh God, what do I got? I'll let you on the good, giving the makeshift low pressure armor, a little bit of armor there. And for the helmet, since you gotta equip yourself with the 2-handed melee, I'll give you the chef hat.
Nice.
Yeah.
Quick save. Now off to the back bays. Oh, Captain McRed.
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now. We'll parley with the king. Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Professional. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this camp is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
You're only getting out of this alive if you play nice.
Woo! Look at the courage on this one. Lay it on me, boss. Give me a taste of that fiery primal spirit.
There's a bounty on your head. I want to claim the reward.
Listen to the fire of those convictions. This one's hungry for justice. Alive or dead.
You look like a rooster, man.
Medium. What's it gonna be? How do you want me cooked, bounty hunter?
Medium well. Oh dear, everyone else is down. Thank you for coming into smacking distance. Come a little closer. Close enough. Plasma weakness. So I just take 20. If I were to take this flaw, it'd be because I got burned too many times. I'd take an addition, receive an extra 25% plasma damage. I'm going to reject this one too. I'm not in the mood to try to do a flaw run.
The point you'd be like, if you do the let me solo type of vibe, if you don't plan on getting hit, it's not a flaw.
Yeah, but you never plan on getting hit. It still ends up happening.
Yeah.
Okay, now to make sure I try and find everyone who died, because a couple of them disintegrated from the plasma damage.
Even the proverbial unwashed masses would turn their noses up at this place.
Okay, I have to next time I get to a workbench, go and repair my armor. And a quick save.
Then so, yes.
Got another complaint. People don't like worms in shrooms.
Yay, my birthday.
Here they come.
Then I got to put more points in the sneak if I want to try and be more effective at all this. And it seems like the prismatic hammer is currently on shock damage. Excellent.
I guess we won't get any mercy from you in there. Call it a hunch.
Can you imagine being frozen for 10 years, sailing through space in a room such as this?
You do realize who you're talking to, Max. And not 10. Try 70, 80.
Yeah, but he said 10. Like, he didn't say 80.
Yeah, but at the same time, you can argue he's saying 10 like it's a big thing.
Yeah, I just wanted to be a smartass.
Sneak, 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 sneak.
Haven't seen any new faces down here since I arrived. Not sure how long ago that was. McGrath tends to incinerate anyone who comes by.
McGrath's dead.
Ah, it's too bad. I mean, he was a scary fucker, total pyromaniac, but you know how it is. You meet a guy, get used to his quirks, and then blam.
You might want to get off the phone with Stockholm there, lady. He's bad company from what I hear. You can grab some radiator parts. Engineering could use your help installing them.
I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
Handled beautifully.
Oh dear, looks like I'm encumbered.
Fantastic. Now we can move on to cleaning instruments.
Uh-huh. Alright. Alright, let's head back up and get to a nearby workbench so I can break some stuff down. And also maybe sell some stuff too.
You look like someone who's taking a share of cuts and bruises and some armor. Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only a testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons for those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet to get home.
A weapon type I don't see too often in a lot of games. go. That's that opened, lightened things up a bit.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
Yeah, got the parts for the radiators. What now?
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shed. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PM. And bring weapons. There's a slight multiple infestation.
Define slight.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't do. We were salvaging parts from the ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
Yep. I'll make my way down there.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such. I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
I mean, it won't help to have this place has a bit of a go-to spot if everyone inside is going to get cooked. I'll worry about looting once I help them to cool things down here.
Unexpected. Security, let's go.
Yeah, my sneaky isn't so much to sneak by, but to sneak close enough in order to go kerwham.
Yeah, I mean, the legs reminded of Sentry Bot, but the voice reminded me of, the Vendor? No, fuck, what are they? The Securitron.
Just making sure I didn't miss anything.
Pencil. Yeah.
Alright, I can only see the signs of extreme heat are already gone. And these things here are no longer radiating red hot.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it that Bree knows who kept us all from burning alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Fru to sell you our healing meds.
Once again, thinking of where to spend it all. Let's take a look at my little planned loadout once more. I mean, I also potentially have the option to deviate from this, depending on how I feel. Might want to change it based on how things are going.
You aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time.
Yeah, why would we run out of time? Your head somewhere?
Me? No. But our relaying capabilities? That's on the final countdown. We're going offline in 3, 2, 1.5. No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or, sometime dire soon.
All these numbers are confusing me.
They're beside
Nope.
the point. I just mean you got limited time before the equipment goes non-functional. You see? Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts. The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station.
That'll put the whole system in the right dire situation.
We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance.
Sounds like it's time to get the auxiliary station back online.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition. But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief.
I could check out the relay. No need for official sign-off in that case.
I should say no, but why not? Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an equipment manual. Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval in time.
Hope you don't mind if I borrow that manual when you're done with it, Captain. I could do with some leisure reading.
Oh, and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh?
What do you
The
mean?
relay stations orbit the edge of the Halcyon system, so they tend to receive the majority of any transmissions from Earth. I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort through.
You just let messages from Earth sit in memory on an orbital relay?
It's not like they're in high demand. Most tend to be adverts on new products, meaning only folks in Byzantium can afford them.
I'm off.
How goes the hunt? I've been ruminating on it, and I decided, if you ain't killed McRed yet, I want you to hurt him a little before you do. Nothing excessive, mind you, but the scoundrel deserves a light beating at least before he kicks off.
Good news. I killed Captain McRed, and I roughed him up before I did him in.
I believe I'm growing fond of you, bounty hunter. If you got the Mardet's backs, the Mardets have got yours. Here's the bounty payout. Nice work down there. With any luck, we can hire more sharp-eyed bounty hunters like you in the future.
What can Groundbreaker Security do for you today? Yeah, I'm getting that. You have done a lot for us, Captain. I'll talk to the Commandant about scheduling a thing.
Come on, Lee. I've done a lot for you all. Why the wait?
All right, I guess. In and out, though. Just try not to do any shady stuff. I'd like to keep my job.
There it is. Just off the drive from out to the west. Now that we have the data, we can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up. Got it. His name is Reginald Chain, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monmouth in Fallbrook, rented to the same bitcar he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities?
It seems awfully convenient.
I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Hey, be careful with those crates. My partners take a lot.
Wait a second. Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you, boss. It's a fine little ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
You're pretty eager to throw in with someone you barely know.
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
If you're trying to convince me to hire you, you're going about it all wrong.
Oh, okay. Well, can you give me a couple of pointers?
Don't beg. Tell me why I need you on my crew.
Hey, that's good advice. I like the way you think, boss. Besides, not like there's a line of folks standing around hoping to get on your ship. I'm persistent, I'm eager, and I'm showing initiative. What else do you want in your crew?
I haven't made up my mind about you. How about an interview?
Sure, an interview. That sounds fair. I mean, first time for everything, right? Ask me anything you like.
What's the value of pie?
It's delicious. Mock apple pie and a tripicale crust, maybe with a little cream on top. Classic.
You any good in a fight?
Are you kidding? I love a good fight. One time, I took an autoloader's head clean off its servos with one swing of a tossball stick. You can count on me in a scrap, boss. That's a promise.
What's your biggest flaw?
Foreman told me my biggest problem was that I didn't take orders. I told him my problem is not with authority, it's with jackasses. So yeah, I guess my biggest flaw is that I don't suffer idiots. Hope that's not a deal breaker.
Perfect, you're hired.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this.
See you in the ship, Felix.
I'll just gather my personals and meet you on board. This is gonna be great.
Really? We're picking up strays now?
Look at that. Real vicar. I'm sure we'll get along like a church on fire.
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
Captain, my captain.
Sure.
So, June Lay and I have been talking some. Through messages, I got him here on my data pad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it, because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good, but real sweet.
Comes from the heart, you'd say.
Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand. And trouble goes away. Sands. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. My chest hurt kinda.
So Junlei wants you to give her a tune-up? I don't get it.
It's like a metaphor, Captain. I think? See, this is why poetry throws me off my bearings. If it ain't a metaphor, that worries me more.
Sounds like she likes you.
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways, not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale wouldn't. They said I was cold.
You're about the warmest person I ever met. To hell with them.
Thanks, Captain. That makes me feel a touch better. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay. Here we go. Let's see here. Talking about my friends. Thinking... Elizabeth. Who's Elizabeth?
Everything okay?
Isabella, she's a small dog who works with the Doomslayer.
That's pretty personal stuff to put in a message.
It wasn't nothing bawdy, if that's what you're thinking. It was just honest. Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? Lost Hope?
If that's what you want, next time we hit the Groundbreaker, drinks are on me.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be ready.
Well, we're technically still at the Groundbreaker, so... Although I feel like I should talk to everyone else first before we head on out.
myself marveling at the complex simplicity of the Fibonacci spiral. I'm sure you know what that's like. Something vexing you, Captain?
Well, let's talk about the thing. You know, that thing with the thing that you want to do?
Yes, I've been meaning to discuss exactly that. Now that we know where the scholar is, when will we be searching him out?
As soon as we can, I promise. Because he's on Monarch, so of course we need to get that nav key.
Something on your mind?
Yeah, if we're going to work together, I'd like to know more about you.
I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination. Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks in the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook.
What's the zero-G cocktail?
It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand. Usually zero-G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're lucky, purple berry shake if you're not.
Inventive. I like it.
I'll make you one sometime. If you don't enjoy it, I'll make a few more until you do.
You haven't had much experience contracting out with other captains?
Sure do. Some of it was even legal.
You weren't joking about being a pirate.
What gave it away? It's the hair, right? Or maybe the ammo belt? I had it custom made.
Wait, you want to look like a pirate?
Gotta advertise your business somehow. I've done all types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me, it's that I won't tell you your business. Your ship, your way.
That sounds reasonable.
Glad to hear it. It's worked for me this long.
I was hoping to know something more personal about you.
Well, my blood type is AB positive. I'm a Leo, and I despise Space Hospital. Never mind what anyone else tries to tell you. That about covers it.
Yeah, where are you from? How'd you get into this line of work?
Come on, that stuff's boring.
You're deflecting.
Look, the thing I've learned about living in close quarters is that you've got to give people room to breathe. I'm all for making a few bits together and having fun doing it, but let's keep a little professional distance. No complaints here.
Good to see you, boss.
So, how'd you end up on the Groundbreaker?
Didn't I tell you? I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth in the back bays.
Wow, really?
No, boss, not really. I was what's the word? Deflected. Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. Spent my whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. I always wondered when my ship would come. I was what folks in the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life carried on for everybody else, but not for me. I had to make my own way.
You were a stowaway?
That's what they called us. Orphans with no family, no company to take us in, nowhere to go but the back bays. The word's a touch kinder than rung leech, but the meaning's just as clear. If you can't support your own self, you don't deserve to be on the Groundbreaker.
How did you manage?
Same way we all do. Look for work and hope somebody would give me a shot. Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Hated every second of it. Foreman and I never got on.
Right, the incident with the toss ball stick.
Could be I was overreacting. A better man might have turned the other cheek. Exercised a little bit of that, what's the word? Restraint? But on the other hand, broadsiding a jackass with a toss ball stick, that felt good. That felt real good. You would try it.
I know, I've had plenty of practice bludgeoning people.
That's what I like about you, boss. You got a mean swing. I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up, I'd still be back at the docks, waiting for the day my ship arrives.
Please, Felix, if I hadn't picked you up, you'd probably be in a prison cell.
Oh, yeah. I had a prison cell back on the Groundbreaker. Carved my name on the wall. I wonder if it's still there. Thanks for listening, boss. Let's get going.
Alright, let's go make a quick stop back on the Groundbreaker to help Parvati with her little issue. And also, since we got Ellie here now, let's see. Oh, she's got corrosive weapons, so.
You see, we had a
So, how's this work? Do we get a table? Stand in the corner?
Okay, so what are we drinking? You're the expert. Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper.
If you really want to get drunk, whiskey is efficient.
And drunk's what I'm aiming for, so I'll take your word on it. Bottoms up.
Didn't think you had it in you. I'm impressed.
Oh, no, that's good. I'm fine. I just didn't expect it to taste like. Oh, Captain. Oh, stars, I can feel it somewhere. Oh, Captain. I'm coming for Junior something fierce.
Enjoying a drink with your friends?
Yeah. I guess we are that, huh? Friends. Friends give each other counsel, right? What do you think I should do about you? Because I feel about as aimless as an automech with a busted nav chip.
I'd give you my advice, but if I'm being honest, you're probably better off following whatever the captain has to say.
Start by telling me why her message got you so unsettled.
Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Mentioned her by name and everything, but she wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all.
No one sends terrible, vaguely sensual poetry to someone they don't like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Takes a lot of trust to hand over that kind of blackmail material.
I don't know, I'd call it, sensual. That's a lot.
Oh, Parvati, you are such a bean! The poem implied you calming her with a touch. That's romance serial grade stuff.
Dear, I hadn't really. Oh my goodness. And I told you.
Let's read it right now, just to be sure.
She's just so adorable! What'd she actually write in the message? You haven't said.
It was real long and rambling. She was telling me a story about her dad. Amy and Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they killed her anyways. Made something good out of her bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Jean May still has feelings for her?
Nah, I don't think so.
Or maybe she just wanted to let me know her preferences. In a less awkward way. But that made it more. I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my move.
Let's get you some water.
Water's for cowards.
Oh, well, maybe not.
Hydration, here I come. Aw, this was just about to get fun. Shush you.
Mm.
I want to talk to Johnny all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared.
I mean, if you want to be responsible with drinking, you're supposed to intermix your drinks with water because the alcohol is going to dehydrate you. So you need to hydrate. Because that's basically what it boils down to. A hangover ultimately is just a pretty severe bout of dehydration. Yeah, about what?
Everything? I got a solar system's worth of terrifying questions swirling around my head. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she's a nightcap? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets bored of me?
Yeah. At this point, when it comes to Provide and Junlei, could do everything I can to support this budding relationship, but yeah. If Junlei, if you break Parvati's heart, we are going to have issues. No wonder you're scared.
I've never done this before. Never really tried to pursue someone. I'm all flailing limbs and yelling like a little one thrown in the sea who don't know how to swim. You know I'm not interested in this kind of fiction. It's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me from me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later she's not?
Are you afraid of being rejected for who you are?
Of course. Wouldn't you be?
Everyone is, no matter their quirks.
I never thought of it that way. I wonder what June's afraid of being rejected for. She seems perfect to me. Maybe those are just my rose-ish cold goggles talking. I'm strong. Gosh, I don't know if I got it in me. Sometimes I feel real bad inside, Captain. I think I'm generous things.
We all do.
I suppose so. I want to be my best self for her. A good person. Worth caring for. Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just, wow, so much to think about.
So, are you going to ask her out?
Oh gosh, I don't know, Captain. Do you think I should?
You're still unsure? Yes, just ask her.
All right. There's no need to strip your screws over it. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend. It means a whole lot. You're good people, Captain.
This was fun. We should do it again after you send that message.
Huh. All right. Thank you guys. You're real good friends, you know that? I wish there was a place we could all live quiet together. Come on, let's go.
We'll see about that after we take care of rescuing the colonists of the Hope and undoing the colossal fuck up that is everything that's in this colony because of the board. But I'm sure you see now just how much of a bean Parvati is.
Yeah, she cute.
It's one of the reasons why I have yet to be able to do a lone wanderer type thing, because I just can't bring it in me to turn away Parvati. She's just...
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
Oh, that's a thing. Don't look at me, Ada. I didn't order any of these cows.
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise. I thought whiskey to get my headache and something fierce. Feels like crime was chewing my skull.
Did you talk to Junlei?
I messaged Junlei when we got back, and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I said, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking, I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos.
Were there any funny typos?
She called mashed potatoes smashed potatoes, but I think maybe that's just what we call them in Groundbreaker. I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have. I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
Wait, is she talking about you?
I've got to read between the lines a bit, but I think she might be. Yeah, I ought to go fight her back. I mean, already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
All right. Now let's. We can also. All right. We also have to select perks for Ellie and Felix now, and they've all got the same common ones. But for Ellie, hers ones is bonus support medical, increased heal amount granted by the medical inhaler. Basically, an ability that allows me to recover health when I'm fatally wounded with a 5-minute cooldown. Extra healing from the inhaler while under 20% health. And shots from her ability ricochet to a second nearby enemy. Or you could just go all the unique ones because, you know, extra health and survivability. And for Felix, extra persuade, extra damage to cowering enemies, extra damage to corporate enemies. Have him do extra damage when he's using toss-ball weapons.
I'm sorry. I just posted something in Illusion Gallery, and Scorpio just said, didn't they put you up to this?
I must go and go and look at it myself now.
Got me off guard.
Nah, I didn't put you up to it.
No, no.
I'm not quite sure what to do for Felix. Maybe make him a secondary type of tank. Or if I want to use him. So threat generation, armor rating. I should also see about going and put some mods into this scythe. If I got any nice ones I can use. Okay, I've got nothing for the grip. So attack. It's currently set to burn, but if I put in the Mr. Ouch mod, it'll probably take it to a normal, non-elemental, but to have extra power attack damage will be useful for getting extra damage in for sneak attacks. So I'll put the Mr. Ouch in.
Perfect.
Let's see, and the assault rifle that Parfai currently has. What to give it? Could give the gyro sight to reduce the weapon spread. So yeah, I'll go with that. So that's the mag. I can either increase the mag size or change it to either shock or plasma with what I currently have available. She's already got shock covered with her impact hammer. Alright, let's do a little tinker. Alright, a little bit of tinkering done. Now then. Okay, where to go? Where to go? Let's go and see. Why don't we go and take care of that relay? by some hostile auto mechanicals. An electric tripwire and some mines. A new potential flaw: food addiction. Can't seem to stop yourself from eating, even food that's bland or horribly flavored. Not eating will cause withdrawals. So, nah.
I was say that wouldn't. I guess depending on how common that stuff is.
Yeah, if you let the flaws start to stack up, they can get quite crippling.
Ain't stealing no keys. Never fight me.
Probably don't mean my diagnosis, but he's definitely dead.
Excellent. Yeah, we can probably take that to the groundbreaker real quick.
Hey, Captain. I got a thing I want to ask you. It's not bad.
Sure. What do you need?
I was thinking about what we said before, after we went to the Lost Hope on the Groundbreaker. I reckon you're right. I think I'm ready to stop fretting and fussing and ask Junlei to go steady straight out. And I'm thinking of doing it here, on the ship.
That's sweet. Can I help?
I was kind of hoping you'd offer. The thing is, I can't ask you for this. I mean, look at me. I'm all covered in engine grease and I ain't showered in nigh on a week. I smell like sweat most days and, well, I don't look too close in the face. I was thinking, hoping, we could stop by Groundbreaker for
Easy enough. We could head straight over.
I mean, only if you're not busy. Or when you're heading for Groundbreaker for something else. You don't gotta change plans on Academy. Anyhow, next time we dock in Groundbreaker, let me know. Because I want to come with.
Not to worry one bit, Parvati. And for Max, we're pretty much locked in until we can get over to Monarch.
Something on your mind?
Yeah, looks like nothing new for Ellie. What about Felix?
Good to see you, boss.
Nope, nothing new there. I still need to find the right parts for Sam. Yeah, I figure we can take care of these last two things over on the Groundbreaker and then call it for the night, because it's getting close to the rough cutoff point, and we did a fair bit tonight. Including getting started on getting the Bean a date.
You know, that one I'm actually kind of excited for. She seemed happy. Also, I like your sigh.
Yeah, I do too. It feels like you don't too often get scythes as a weapon in a lot of games. I mean, granted, I understand that they're normally meant to be farming tools, and they're typically not for IRL that effective as weapons. But gosh dang it, they're cool.
Oh, well, they finally came.
extra late. We're close to finishing things up.
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea.
My engineer's looking to do some deep cleansing. Wants to impress Chief Junlei.
I think I got just the thing, my dear. A few years back, Auntie Cleo's put out a home makeover kit, and I snagged a couple for myself. High-grade shampoo and conditioner, scrubby brush, a nice lotion, that sort of thing. I still got 'em, too.
What's the scrubby brush for?
Cleaning around your nails, sweetheart. Gets the engine grease out. Makes your hands soft. Most folk don't have the time, or bathtubs for such, me included. I'll let you have one on clearance. You want rosish, mock apple and cinnamon, or refurbished ship?
You got a preference per body?
Gosh, I never talk about what kind of smells she likes. I think pretty much every spot on ground like smells like both sides.
It comes down to what sort of intent you got. If I was looking to do a spider job or an engineer, I'd be safe with refurbished ship. Now, if I was a young thing trying to come on all precious like, I'd probably go with rosish. But if I was doing it for my own self, I'd pick mock apples and cinnamon.
I guess you could eeny, miny, moe.
Take your time, dear. A lady's scent says a lot about her.
So which one to go with? The rosish scent, the mock apple and cinnamon, or the refurbished ship? Care to weigh in?
You know what? I've been here all night, Scorpio.
Okay, no context. That's...
Exactly.
I guess refurbished ship?
Alright then, refurbished ship it is. Engineer might like refurbished ship, scrub parts and all that.
Like grit and grime covered over with cleaner, you mean? That's a smell that means we're really going places.
I'll just wrap that up for you, since it's for a special occasion.
I'll pay for one. Thanks for being so helpful.
You're welcome, dear. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
My comm center already got an update ping from the backup relay. I trust everything went smoothly.
Here's your data backup.
Thanks. That's odd. The only messages in the queue are encrypted ones. Looking at the transmission logs, the relay hasn't received a single unencrypted message in the past 36 months. Must be on account of some new security red tape. Well, whatever's the cause, the board and the Earth Minister will see it sorted. Thanks again for saving my derriere. I secured quite the payment authorization for you from Chief Junlei. Try not to spend it all in one place.
first of the tier 2 perks. I think we should go for the carrying capacity bonus from companions, just because loot. Alright, let's take a look, see, and pick which one we will do next time. Yeah, we could start by reviewing the distress signal on the ship, and then get that set up so next time around we can go over to see what's going on over in Roseway. Although first things first, we must check in with the bean.
Hi.
I could probably spend years fixing this boat.
Oh, that one.
So, there's your soap. Alright, I got that soap you wanted.
Oh, let me see. Is that like a refurbished ship? There's nothing like the smell of grit and grime covered over with cleaner, you know? I mean, we're finally going places. In her messages, June May said her mama used to make this dish for Monarch. Duskback casserole. Salt tuna and Xeno Gold needle mushrooms. And then for dessert, there's a thing called sweetheart cake. It's made with almond paste and wax golds. There's gotta be some place in Stellar Bay that can bake a casserole. And I heard tell there's a Rizzo's town near there called Cascadia that specializes in sweets.
Alright, we'll figure it out.
Thanks, Captain. I know I'm not asking a lot for it, but I'm sure it's gonna be worth it.
Though we won't be able to take care of that until we have access to Monarch.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Picked up this distress call. Can you play it back for me?
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For Lord's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No! No, no, no!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw. May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
So I'll retreat back to my captain's quarters. A nice good along the groundbreaker. Save. And with that, we can wrap things up for tonight. That was good. Yes. though the late one now now has to go and get caught up, especially so he can learn why the bean must be protected at all costs.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad we're able to play this because, for one, I love playing this game. It's fantastic. I'm happy that I'm finally getting to do a dumb playthrough because all those dumb options are just so fun. And of course, getting things. Yeah, and of course, getting things relatively fresh in the minds for when the Outer Worlds 2 eventually drops. So yeah, thank you, Nickname. A pleasure as always.
Happy to be here.
And you too, Scorpio. Even though you literally got here for just the tip of the tail end.
You're not surprised.
And thanks to everyone who came by to watch. I hope you all had a wonderful time. And until the next one, take care. Bye-bye.